What's up, YouTube? This is Jeremy from Trinity Comics, back again with another video. And this time is a new comic book day haul, plus some more books that I got. It's a pretty big haul, so. But first up is the book that I've been waiting a very long time for, and that's All-Star Batman. Now, I got the Declan Shalvey, I think that's his name, variant, because that's the one I specifically requested from my shop. Now, I have the Midtown Comics variant and the Jock variant coming too, because this is a once a month, a monthly book, so $4.99 I don't feel that is that bad of a price. It's a pretty thick book, and it's pretty good too. I lived up to what I was expecting, and John Romita's art, I'm not a real big fan of it. I know some people have complained about it, but Scott Snyder, you gotta, Scott Snyder and Batman. So, but the next book I got was The Flash #4. Now I picked this variant, this cover over the variant cover because I just liked that. And I believe it was last issue was the first the cameo. At the very end of it was Godspeed. So I'm pretty anxious to get into this one and see what's going on in here. But I like that cover. Next up I got Detective Comics 938. And I picked this over the yellow variant cover because I like this a little bit better. But I'm anxious to get into this one too. All these Rebirth stories are actually doing pretty good, especially Detective Comics. Some of them I had to drop, and my shop actually shocked me this time because they had Action Comics and they had this. I had to choose. You just had to go with that variant. Check that out. That is just a classic Superman cover, so I went with that one. And I'm actually liking this a lot better than the Solo Superman books. Like, I actually dropped Solo Superman and the one with his son in it, and just been picking up this one. So, and the next one I picked up, this is a variant that Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. Now, I didn't really pay attention to it. I just kind of picked it up. But he's fighting what looks to be a cow or a bull or some kind of something. But the book has been pretty good so far. This is the #2. I haven't read it yet, so can't comment on the story. But this one is a character that I don't really know too much about except for the Arrow show, and this is I picked up Deathstroke Rebirth. So I want to get into this and trying to find out about this because I liked him in the show. And I'm pretty sure that when I'm reading this, I'm going to hear Manu Bennett's voice because that's just how I get down. But this next one was one that it came out a few weeks ago, but I messed my copy up when I went in there, and they had this on the shelf, so I picked it up. This was the Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern Corps #1. So I picked it up just because I messed my copy up. And this one was one that came out last Wednesday, but they didn't have it, so I had to order it off eBay. And that's Justice League #2. So, I've been really digging this. So, yeah, I'm just getting this in. And these are some old books that have come out in the past, but I'm just jumping on the train, and I'm really glad I did. But here is Old Man Logan #1. You can see I picked it up from Midtown Comics. They had all of them, but #2, and Steven from So Comics was cool enough to go to his shop and find it for me, and let me pay him and mail it out. And he sent it in a fullback and Mylar. So this is Old Man Logan #2, and I'm glad he did that because I'm really liking these fullbacks, and I'm probably gonna, whenever I get buy boards again, I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna switch all my books over to this kind of stuff. So the fullbacks and the Mylar, thanks. And then here's Old Man Logan #3, again from Midtown Comics. And then #4, and this is the one I'm up to now on the story. I'm actually going through and reading it, and I've read all 1 through 3, and I got to start this one next. But I'm kind of behind on my books. But it looks like Old Man Rogers was at the end of #3, so I'm really anxious to get into this one because I dig me some Cap too. This is Old Man Logan #5. again from Midtown Comics. All these books are from Midtown Comics, except for the number 2. And then this is number 6, Old Man Logan. And I'm glad I got into these because I wasn't picking up any Marvel, but I'm glad I got into these because this has been a pretty good read so far. And then here's Old Man Logan number 7. And number 8. And lastly, but number 9. Now I know number 10 came out today, but my shop didn't get it, or they got it, but when I put it on my pull list, it wasn't enough in advance. So the only copies, they had some copies, but it was 4 people who had it on their pull list prior to me. And after they finished filling pull lists, they didn't have enough for me. But next time, they said I will get it. But I went on and ordered it off of eBay, so I got that coming. And they also didn't have Red Hood and the Outlaws. They didn't say anything about not getting or why they didn't get it, but yeah. So it's okay though. But as long as I got my All-Star Batman, I was okay. But yeah, this is just some books that I got, coming in that I had in the mail, and I got some more coming. But I might do a video on those once I get all those, in and everything. But this is my comic book haul for today and the last week or so. But yeah, if you liked the video, leave me a thumbs up, a comment telling me that you liked it or whatever. If you didn't like the video, leave me a thumbs down. Tell me something I can do to improve my channel. I'm always looking to improve my channel. So, but yeah, this is Jeremy from Trinity Comics, and I'm out until next week or next time I shoot a video. Who knows? Later.